Alright, first and foremost, giving our praises, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Akakodash. The but honors to the apostles and the elders that do rule by that great millstone. Peace and salutation to the Akim out there pushing his gospel in sincerity and truth. So shalom to the humble and sincere sister out there as well. The brother Kalam,
Brother Quora,
coming to push the true doctrine, true words of the Most High Yahweh in the name of his son Yahushai. And the name of this video will be entitled Riches Are Vain. Because a lot of men, would follow the truth, or even in the world, and they would believe that riches and money would somehow exalt them. You understand? But as the scriptures say, the things of this earth are temporal. The things that we see are temporal, right? And your money, no amount of money could buy you salvation, or could buy you your spot in the kingdom of heaven. You understand? Your money could only reach Esau kingdom. You understand? That is as far as your money could reach, and we know is the Lord does make rich. You understand? Is exalt and does bring down men. He could make you rich and he could make you poor. So ultimately, it is Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai that does govern all things. It always goes back to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, because you might think that you live in the truth, or for better days. You understand? Or to receive wealth, not realizing that you walking out on the man that does bestow wealth upon men, and the wealth that you walking out to receive can be compared to the wealth that you will receive, so long as you endure unto the end. You may forget the book of Proverbs 11 verse 4.
it's Proverbs chapter 11 verse 4. He say riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death.
Right, so the only thing that will deliver you from death is what? Righteousness. Right? To do the right things, you understand? To please the Most High, to seek after wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, to be diligent, to be obedient, to be faithful unto Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. That is what will deliver you from death. Because when the scripture says Yahushai coming to render every man according to their works, the righteous man would acquire mercy, but the wicked ones, they would receive death. They say riches profit not in the day of wrath. In farming, your riches can profit you. Go you go tell yourself you can take your money and go in the grocery to make groceries. It will have nothing in the groceries. You have nothing in the market. You understand? All these supermarkets wouldn't have nothing there. You understand? So what your money can do for you in those times? You can have to eat. You might have to eat the money that you was planning to spend. You understand? You wouldn't be able to buy anything. You wouldn't be able to use your riches in farming. You understand? When all this war begins, civil unrest. You understand? Wars among men. Men raiding your house and coming to rape your wife and kill your children and you and thing. Your money can deliver you out of those times. But say righteousness delivered from death, and the righteous will be preserved. The servants will eat, the servants will drink, they shall sing for joy. Wisdom and knowledge will be the stability at thy times. You understand? So to be on the right side, to be on the straight and narrow path is the only thing that will deliver from death.
A lot of them, had a riches, had that little wealth, and thinking that, the money, because money is a defense, but it wouldn't be a defense in these times, in these evil times. It's not going to be a defense. What's going to be a defense is Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. That is the true riches, right? The wisdom of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. That's going to be a defense, right? Having faith in Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, not your money. It's not going to profit you anything, right? So, the brother say in time of famine, we will not buy. When it had nothing to buy, we go and buy. You got a quick precept from me, 2nd Ezra 6:22.
2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
Yeah, it's gonna be found empty. You know. So we're going and purchase. Yeah? We're going and purchase to eat. We go eat your money and curry stew your hundreds. We're gonna do when these evil times come. You know? So the only escape is your Basham yourself. You know, they're gonna fight against one another, or they're gonna fight like beasts. You know? Just like, you know, when you throw, you know, a piece of meat at some dogs and you throw a piece of meat, they all of them rushing and want to kill each other for that piece of meat because they don't want to eat. That is how all they're gonna be. Or they're gonna be like beasts, or they're gonna fight one another, invade one another. These things where your Basham Messiah say gonna come. Right? And the Lord word's not gonna return until void. It's going and happen. Thus said your Basham Messiah. Right? So they're gonna invade one another. Because a lack of bread and great tribulation. Days were coming, days were at the doors. Are you wicked Israelites?
The scriptures say too, those that I'm gonna get it out and quote it wrong. Right. 2nd Ezra 16 verse 22, it say, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. So somehow you might survive the famine. You know, you step over your neighbor, you know, you slaughter down your family to take your resources, and so you're going, you know, you survive the famine. But it say, even though you escape the hunger, you will fall by the sword. You understand? You'll get gunned down, you'll get chopped up, you know, and you're dead by them missiles and them, by the lasers from the chariots. So it really have no escape other than Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And that the Lord wouldn't kill all of it. Remember, he was all dead in various ways. You understand? He wouldn't kill everybody in famine. Some only will live. You understand? And when only live, that where the sword will come for you.
Yeah, so they're gonna escape our quick precept where Amos 5 verse 19, you know. So he's saying anyway, some might escape the famine. You know, but they
Oh yeah, Amos 5 verse 19, it say, I'll start at verse 18, it say, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house, and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him.
Yeah, so himself he escaped the famine and think, well, yeah, well, I get away. You ain't get away. Right? You ain't get away. Right? It has something else waiting for you.
And that's how the Lord does deal too, because he's what hit all it, when all that all that glee. You understand? When all that feel all that on top. You know, so some like how he saw it, he go wait for him to be on top and, you know, hit him the blow. You understand? That's how all the people will get it. When you think you survive, out of the danger zone, you understand?
Sudden destruction.
That's how you come. Because you think you survive the famine, you know, thing. You get through back, you know, the MOTB thing, you know. Plug back into the system, you understand? And life will go back as it going. Like when you have try, you know, like when the Lord come in, you understand? And the plug back in there and work. So it have no escape.
None.
You understand? No, it have nothing that you could do to tell yourself, well, I will find a way to survive. And himself, you Edomites, himself you survive the famine, and you survive the destruction by World War III, and you're somewhere in your bunker in the clefts of the rocks. You see all them big stones and them moving off the cave and them, so you understand?
Yeah.
And it's men of the Lord.
Yeah.
Men glowing watching you now, boy. You understand?
Yeah.
No escape. You understand?
No escape.
No escape. And you'll be putting chains. So where is the escape to? Can't hide, boy.
Yeah, they flee from the lion, you know, the famine, you know, a bear made them, they escape, you know. But they lean on the wall and a serpent hit them. Right?
It have no escape for you people.
You know. So they might escape, or they escape the first one, the five, you know, they escape, you know, the missiles, but not the elect. Or they're not gonna escape the elect.
So,
Jeremiah 16:16, you know, we gonna hunt them.
come.
You know?
And if ever some of you Edomites, you know, when the dust settle and you hear no more explosion, you might jump out, you might run out the bunker smiling
Yeah.
and gallivanting.
Yeah.
And then when you look up, is these men coming down, you understand? Chariots landing.
You know, because you know they say, you know, when these bombs hit, you know, the radiation it had to be sometimes it lasts for years.
Yeah.
You know, so a lot of them storing up food for 5 years, for 10 years. They can say they can live on any day for, you know, 5
Yeah.
years. They have food for 5 years. It ain't going to be so long, so. we gonna be 5 years again. Then we coming together. No, brother, you're coming to get thick.
Can. You know, so and you know the Lord will set it up that way. Because you go have some of them that will survive. Because they had to build back the kingdom. So they go think they will get more puffed up. I survived famine. I survived the sword. I survived all that nuclear destruction, boy. We is Esau, boy. You understand?
Yeah.
You understand? We overcome we fate, boy. We overcome the odds thing. They try to snuff you, but somehow we live by Esau thing, pride. You
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
They will get puffed up and die when you go see the men of the Lord, you understand?
Yeah.
Landing now, boy, on the chariots. Walk out and grab you. No escape from there, though. It had nothing else to escape from, you understand?
Yeah.
Because them chains is not all your chains, you know. They're busting through them chain and feel it.
Yeah, pick no lock,
Yeah.
lock pick, I feel like a thing and pick the locker next time. Get away.
Them kind of chains, you know. Yeah, brother, the part chain and I hear my ear him beating up. You might worry about you running away. You might run away, you might run too far from the spot and I get put to death or some kind of thing, you understand? Or your body will explode. Shoot some energy in your system, you understand, if you run too far from the spot. From your working area, you understand? And then he saw too. Your scripture say, you know, double unto her.
Yeah.
So what we get? Die nothing. You understand? And that was dread. Transatlantic slave trade and what they do to the natives. It go down in history as the worst slaveries to take place on the face of the earth. And all again double that. What is double that? You can't even fathom that kind of pain, you understand? Double slavery. And 1,000 years too, you understand?
Yeah.
1,000. Yeah, the book going off topic. 1 Timothy 6 verse 10. I show you the spirit, you know, the spirit just flow here, it go flow there.
1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 10. You say, for the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows.
You understand? They say money is the root of all evil. No, money is a defense. Money itself, because you know, niggas just think that anytime you're talking anything with money, they say, boy, money is the root of all evil, boy, as if having money is a sin. You understand? That's not the sinning. It's what the money will make you do. And we know, you understand, the things you people will do for money. You understand? All the, you know, Illuminati and all the sacrifices and what these people do for fame. All the sodomite acts. This the blood sacrifice and killing their own family, sacrificing their own family and thing. for a piece of fame. You know?
You know, Jakes in Hollywood, you know, again pop. He saw pop in them. You know, for that money, for fame. You know.
Say they have aired from the faith, you understand? You know, you was in the faith and you fall out seeking after money, we say, and pierce themselves through with many sorrows. So you thought the battlefield was clear, you understand? So you let down your guard, you throw away your shield, because that is the truth. That your shield, you understand? And your armor, you take off your armor, you throw away shield thing. The battleground safe. And when you walk out, there's arrows, you understand?
Yeah.
Lick you up. So why? You throw away your Bashim Yahushai, your only armor, your only protection in this valley, boy, you understand? This darkness.
In this walk.
You understand?
Yeah.
You throw away only thing in.
Yeah.
And then pace yourself, boy, you understand? Arrows will hit you.
And the arrows, his arrows are sharp and it shall not miss. Don't feel it, you know, it ain't gonna hit. You know, it ain't gonna miss. Perfect target.
You know, the Lord has set all up so you might get joy for a time, because I can make it sweet, you understand? The destruction go be sweeter. Like that. If it was to fall out one time and it's dead. You know, if it was to fall out, and you know, you get your money, you get your fame, and you know, you put you on top. Make you feel like, yeah, boy, this was the right decision. You understand? Follow the true thing, the men know what they're talking about, boy, thing. And it's then he go hit you. And it will be too late. You understand? Because you go try to run back for the oil, you know? You go try to run back for the oil. But you go say, oh, go on to them that sell. They say don't have for us, you understand? Go back onto them that sell. Go back onto them where you was finding riches, where you was finding pleasure and joy. Go back to them. You understand? Yes, sir. Yeah, what the oil? This oil it wasn't benefiting, you know. So go back onto them where you buy it from. Where you was trying to buy it from. You know?
Yeah, you can say, let everyone cry unto the gods which they serve. Let them come and deliver all your outer tribulation. You know? What you calling me now for?
Because they go remember. And your family, your friends, everybody that count your life madness in those days, when them really sit down, the most I go bring it back here and they go say, wait, boy, look, he was talking about this farming thing. Farming, you know? You understand?
Yeah.
If we say, no, here we are nothing to eat. He not here, you understand? He gone. The Lord lead you away. Right now, he may be somewhere in a little paradise eating and, you know, getting taken care of. And here we are suffering, boy. If I did only listen to them, man, if I did only stay strong and listen to them, man, but it will be too late. You understand? When you look up now, and you seen missiles. You remember when you was laughing at a man for telling you the thermal nuclear destruction, that the fire, that what the Lord coming with. You remember that? And the Lord will make you remember him. You understand? When you thought your money was going to keep you going forever. Your money is your pride, your strength, your everything. Where your money going to be in that day?
So that's the pride I saw, because he say, you know, he think his houses will be forever. You know? But it's not so. See, he build and I will chew down. God gonna chew down his kingdom. You know?
That's why the men will stand with boldness in that day. Because they will see it was true. And we already believe that it's true. But they will see it come to pass. Because that's what we want to see it come to pass. And all you people that was doubting it, it's only then it will be made on, you will see it for yourself. And when you're suffering, just remember it. Understand? When it's too late now, you go remember. You understand?
Too late shall be the cry. That old saying, you know, they always say, you know, too late shall be the cry. I shall do that before, boy, we think. You know?
Yeah, the book of Mark chapter 10, verse 25.
So Mark chapter 10, verse 25. He said it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of God.
Right, so why is that? Is it our brethren in the truth that have riches? It's not saying that being rich itself where you will be denied from the kingdom of heaven. But what these people do with their riches, they just think of their riches like they're God. That is the only thing that could deliver them. For example, the poor man. If the poor man fall ill, you understand, our brother in the truth fall ill, you wouldn't trust in your money. You will call upon Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and you would watch with the scriptures, where the Lord tell about the herbs. So you would pray and eat herbs and hope that the Lord show you mercy and heal you. But the rich man wouldn't do that. He would jump out with his money and go to these physicians and go to private doctor and hospital and thing, and try to find help there. And that's what the Lord showing you, because when the man had asked him what he had to do to inherit eternal life, and he tell him, sell all that thou hast. He said the man, he was of a sorrowful countenance.
Yeah, he didn't give up that.
You understand? He didn't want to give up his riches for the kingdom of heaven. He choose temporal things rather than a eternal riches. And then when you watch verse 27, it say, in verse 26 it says, and they were astonished out of measure, saying among themselves, who then can be saved? And Yahushai, looking upon them, said, with men it is impossible, but not with Yahweh, for with Yahweh all things are possible. So in the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, salvation could be given unto wicked niggas like us. You understand? In the Most High, it's possible to show these men mercy. You understand? To receive salvation and deliverance from that destruction. In the Most High, it's possible, but not in money, not in riches. Because think about it logically. How the money can save? You understand? In farming, you can't buy nothing. You understand? So you can't buy nothing, so you can't eat then. Right? You can't eat it, you gotta drink dirty water. You understand? It's not like water. Right? They don't not gonna water. So you gotta drink dirty water if rain fall. And you got a thief to eat and thing. In the day of destruction, how the money going and save you from the missiles? And as you said, even after that, like you say you pay so 20 million to get one of these bunkers and them, and you get through to a bunker. Understand? How that going and save you from the men of the Lord? And they're gonna be normal. You understand? The same way scripture say he gonna meet we as a man. They say we gonna be just like he. You understand? So when them men come in an incorruptible body, and there's gods over all things, and they seen you feel you're hiding, you understand? But they seen you. What the money gonna do for you then? Nothing. It's not gonna have any strength. It's not gonna be a defense against those calamities. You understand? You know something? Oh. I'll get the book. I'll read it quickly. Psalms 37 verse 16. It say, a little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked. For the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but the Lord upholdeth the righteous. So to have the little monies that a righteous man have is better than the riches of many wicked men. You understand? Because the riches that he have it was blessed. It's a blessing. It was given to him by the Most High to sustain him. You understand? They gave me daily bread. But the riches of wicked men, them don't receive the riches from righteousness now. Them must acquire the riches by means of our selling out, by sodomy, by dealing, committing adultery. You understand? Because sometimes you might have a woman is the manager, a woman, is the boss, and she have a man, but she letting if you were the position, you gotta sleep with me. And the man now, he know you have a husband thing, but he wouldn't care. You understand? He will sleep with the woman to get the position. And that's how they does receive riches. You understand?
Get riches by deceit.
Mm-hmm.
You can talk about that. Got riches by deceit.
Right, but those that receive, that little, because I only really need it. Yeah, what too much, as I think is in either Job or Proverbs. Yeah, what too much to make yourself feel as if, hey, I don't need the Most High. And yeah, what too little to think like, but I just in poverty. You understand?
Mm.
That enough, that daily bread to keep you going day by day. That is all that is necessary. But Jake is studying the real goal. All they want to splurge, you understand? In this kingdom, all they want excess. So you could splurge it to these women, because you think them is the prize, you understand? And you're running after this system that have nothing good in it. But with the little money you have now, that's sustaining you day by day by the blessings of the Most High, is enough. You understand? And the scriptures say, thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles, for brass I will bring gold. We is going to take everything them have, you understand? And more.
The scripture say, the day shall come, over it all time.
You take everything them have, suck the milk of the Gentiles.
There's Amos 9 verse 13. Right? You say, behold, the days come, said the Lord, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper, and the treader of grapes him that soweth seed, and the mountain shall drop sweet wine, and all the hills shall melt. Yeah. So the days coming when the plowman gonna overtake the reaper.
So all the riches you running on right now is yours. It's already yours, and because that we think in the kingdom. There, I know we may talking about the paper money, the gold, the silver, you understand?
The precious stones,
the land and the oil, all that we own, you understand? That they was given for a time, you understand? But the world was made for our sakes. That the Lord's own. That we Father, that we Savior, you understand? That's ours, you understand? Through your Bashim Yoshai, that is ours. That you fighting them for that when you gonna get that and more. Yeah, it go be so amazing, man. You ain't even beat up on the riches and them thing. You gonna be in an immortal body, you understand? You gonna be out in space. You ain't need to breathe, you understand? You watching the sun here, you watching the sun face to face, your skin ain't getting burned. You even know it's a feeling where it's stinging out, and melting away. That's how great it can be. You in the deepest depths. You understand? And the pressure can't break your body. It can't break you in pieces. You understand? You could tap into the spiritual realm, back into the physical realm, no matter. You understand? So all them always fighting over carnal things, boy. That women and riches will not be the least of your thoughts in the kingdom of heaven, boy. I'm telling you. The fact that Yahushua ride it, you understand? Yahushua he seen ride it. So you could walk to see Yahushua, you understand? That and all is enough. You don't matter, like we pray hoping to see the Lord and things. You need matter hope to see the Lord. You take a stroll down the road, you understand? Yahushua, you understand? Ride in. You tap into with the Most High, your mind, because you remember be immortal, you'll be like Yahushua. You could dwell with the Most High, boy. The spirit world, physical world, you understand? Like true power. And because all them men fighting, and the money they're fighting for, It's not to say it's real money.
Monopoly money, paper money. That's something I have no value.
Nothing they're fighting for. Anything?
Yeah, men will go and do all kind of injustice and bribery and injustice. All these things in the scriptures, you know, the Lord gonna destroy them. You know, precept from Sirach 40 and verse 12.
40.
Come.
Sirach chapter 40 verse 12. All bribery and injustice shall be blotted out, but true dealing shall endure forever.
Yeah, true dealing shall endure forever. All bribery, all these things will be blotted out. You know? That is how, you know, Jesus deal, you know. Bribery, you know, making deals with, you know, the devil, the so-called white man. You know? Yeah, precept Job 15:34.
Book of Job chapter 15 verse 34. For the congregation of hypocrites shall be desolate, and fire shall consume the tabernacles of bribery.
Yeah. Fire gonna consume the tabernacles of bribery. You know, so all they continue. You know? All wickedness is gonna be blotted out. You know, and that fire, that fervent heat, it's gonna come from these missiles. You know, which is, you know, the indignation of the Lord. You know, the Lord gonna pour out his wrath. You know, as in the movie 300 Spartans with the Persians say, you know, our arrows will blot out the sun. The amount of arrows gonna be shot from one end of the earth to the other. Gloominess and darkness.
Yeah, with that, the blessed was edifying, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High, Yahweh, Basham, Yahushai, Basham, Makapadash. The honestly apostles and the elders that do rule well at Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the Akim Mode, pushing his gospel in sincerity and truth. Say shalom to the humble and sincere sister out there as well. Brother Kalam.
Brother Quara.
Say shalom.
Shalom.